Hello world, Prince here, and welcome to my channel, Gentlemen and Scholars, where we discuss literature, style, personal development, and so much more. All right, so for today's topic, we're gonna be going over 7 different ways to elevate your style. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So one way to instantly elevate your style is to focus on the fit of the clothing. I honestly can't stress enough how important the fit is to your clothing. It's literally the #1 thing that I look for when going to pick out clothes. But that doesn't mean it has to be super tight if that's not your style. All I'm saying is be cognizant of the fit that you're going for. If it doesn't fit you properly, there should only be 2 options. Take it to the tailor or put it back. Tip number 2 to elevate your style is to buy higher quality clothing. So I know a lot of us don't have a ton of money to spend on clothing, but you really shouldn't have to break the bank. The way I look at it is if I buy something of quality that lasts me 3 times as long as that cheap item, then I've got my money's worth. Here are a few affordable brands that I would definitely recommend. All right, so tip number 3 is to find a hairstyle that suits you. Guys spin their wheels copying other guys' hairstyles that just don't work for them. It kind of reminds me of when Justin Bieber first got popular in middle school. It's like all the kids came back the next day with JB cuts. Find a hairstyle that works for you based on your face shape. If you're being honest with yourself, you should be able to see if something works or not. But if you're unsure, get a second opinion. Which brings me to my next point, tip number 4. Develop a consistent grooming routine. So you don't have to go overboard with this, but I do see guys walking around with hair that hasn't been cut in months, long nails, and bad skin. Don't get me wrong, we're all a work in progress, and I've likely fallen into this category more than a few times, but it's definitely important at the very least to have an appropriate hair and skincare routine. So tip number 5 is to have at least 1 tailored suit. Emphasis on tailored. If you are looking to get the attention of the ladies, this is probably the easiest way to do so. This goes for young men too. If you're walking around with a tailored suit at 16, 17, women are gonna wanna know what you do and what you're up to. I can't tell you how many times I've thrown on a tailored suit and instantly garnered compliments right after leaving my place. So don't sleep on the tailored suit. Tip 6 is to consider wearing accessories. I keep about 4 different watches that I rotate out. I also like to wear rings. Experiment with this and find out what works best for you. And lastly, tip number 7 is to wear confidence and place an emphasis on personal development. Out of all the tips shared, if you retain this one, I'll be a happy man. Confidence is the most attractive thing that you can wear, and additionally, being purpose-focused will contribute to your overall happiness and draw women to you like a magnet. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. If you have any questions for me, definitely feel free to give a shout. Like, definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell. That is very important. And if I left anything out that you think would be great tips to share, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, Gentlemen and Scholars.